We're going to be using Google Drive in our classes. To start off, we're going to talk about how to find Google Drive and log in. There's two ways to do it. The first way is going to be just to do a Google search for it. There's an option here to sign in. You're going to click that, and then you're going to sign in. You're going to use the same thing that you used to sign in to your student email. The other way to find this is if you're using Chrome, you can go up here into the upper right-hand corner. There will be these 9 dots here. You can go ahead and click Drive. Since I'm already logged in, it will take me directly to my Google Drive. Once we're here, I want you guys to go ahead and I want you to make a folder for whatever class this is for. If it's for Engineering 101, go ahead and make a folder called Engineering 101. To do that, I'll show you two ways. Up here in the upper left, there's a button that says New. If you click on that, it will allow you to make a new folder. Just click on that and call it Engineering 101. The other way to do it would be to right-click somewhere and click New Folder. And again, call this whatever you want. So that it comes up to the very top here, I'm just going to call mine 100. That way it is the first thing up here. I'm going to create it. So now I have this folder called 100. Hopefully yours is a little bit better name than that. What we can do now is we can start saving things into here. Whatever you want, you can just drag and drop into here. So that you can just use it as a storage, very similar to using a flash drive. I have some things here. I have a Word document. It's using Microsoft Word. I have a video. I have a PDF. I have some type of picture. And I have a folder here that actually has an Arduino sketch in it. Even though Google Drive doesn't know how to open these or deal with these very well, especially the Word document and the Arduino sketch, it knows how to do PDFs and images just fine. But what you can do is you can still save them into here. All you need to do is you can drag them and drop them into here. Depending on your internet connection, it might take some time to upload some of these things, especially a video. But that's one thing that you can do with this. Some good things about this is that you can access this stuff anywhere. You don't have to carry around a little flash drive with you, or you don't need to have your laptop with things saved onto your hard drive. As long as there's an internet connection, you can use it. The downside is, again, this is a Word document. I can view it. It's empty. I just made a Word document. Let's see if I can open it. But it doesn't allow me to edit it or anything. I can view it. That's about it. I can open it with something else, such as Google Docs. But what it does is it makes a copy of that. Sometimes it doesn't format well when it makes the copy. So it's not perfect, but it's a good way to save some things. The other thing that we can do with Google Drive is I can make things in here that can actually be accessed. So there was this button up here that was new. It allowed me to make a new folder, but I can also make new other things such as slides. This is like PowerPoint, or sheets. This is like Excel, or Docs. This is like Word. I can click on this, and I can have a document that I can make. I can type on it, and you can see up here where my cursor is, it says that all changes have been saved, and as I type, you'll see that it says that it's saving. It saves things almost instantaneously. I can give this a name. I can call this my Google Doc, and I can get out of it. I don't have to click save or anything. It is right here. It's called Untitled Document. That will change in a second once it updates. Takes a while sometimes for the name to change. Either that or I didn't get into it properly. Let's go ahead and open that up. I don't think I unclicked out of here when I named it. So we called this Google Doc. I left my cursor up here. It didn't know that I was done here. If I click down here, it does change the name. And there we go. So that's something you can do, and this is really nice because now I can work from this wherever I want as well. It's not one of these things where I can just upload it and I can download it later. I can actually open this up and edit it. Another thing that we can do is we can edit it together. I can get onto this and I can start typing. If I can open it up. I can start typing, and I can allow other people to join me, and they can type as well. So if you're working in teams, this is really nice. Multiple people can work on a document at the same time. We can access from whatever. We can access it from a phone. We can access it from a tablet. You can access it with a Windows computer. You can access it with a Mac or an Apple. We'll cover more of these things in class and in some other videos. The one downside to this is these softwares aren't necessarily the most powerful thing. I guess that's what I use for lack of a better word. And by power, they can't necessarily do everything that maybe the Microsoft versions can do that we're used to. Word documents are probably going to be okay. The ones that we might struggle with the most are going to be things maybe like Google Sheets. There are some things that it's just not set up to do that we're going to be needing to do in some of our engineering classes.